Hey Magic fans! Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the most exciting collaborations to date, Magic the Gathering meets Marvel. That's right, we've got 5 brand new Secret Lair drops, each themed around some of your favorite Marvel heroes. Whether you're a fan of Cap, Iron Man, Wolverine, Storm, or Black Panther, there's a Commander card for you. So grab your mana rocks, assemble your favorite heroes, and let's break down these cards and the deck so you can build around them. This video is powered by Dubby. Dubby Energy is the maker of a clean, gamer energy drink. Top enhanced focus, concentration, and reaction time with no jitters, crash, or bad ingredients. Head over to dubby.gg and use the code THEHEROES to get that 10% discount. First up, we have the ultimate leader, Captain America First Avenger. This time, Cap is flexing his versatility as a Jeskai commander. In true Captain America fashion, his abilities are all about equipment, throwing it, catching it, and making the most out of it. Cap is ready to lead a Voltron-style equipment deck that combines powerful gear with counter synergies, letting you suit up and strike down your opponents with precision. Cap's unique throw ability lets you unattach an equipment and deal damage based on its mana value spread across up to 3 targets, perfect for clearing the board or finishing off a key threat. Meanwhile, Catch ensures that Cap's ready for combat every turn, letting you reattach equipment for free at the start of combat. So how do we build around this classic hero? In this Jeskai build, we're embracing a Voltron strategy with a touch of utility and counter synergies. You'll want equipment that offers both offensive power and defensive benefits. Cards like Sword of Fire and Ice and Colossus Hammer can really ramp up the damage Cap dishes out. The Secret Lair also includes Shield of War and Peace, which is a reskin of Sword of War and Peace, a perfect fit as Cap's iconic shield. The more versatile and potent the equipment, the better. But it's not all just about the gear. Cap's Jeskai identity means you can take advantage of blue for card draw and counter synergies. Cards like the Reality Chip can ensure you're drawing the right cards every turn, while Ancestral Blade and Bloodforged Battle Axe provide quick and efficient options to build a strong board presence. And to make Cap hit even harder, consider adding cards like Steel Overseer to pile on those +1/+1 counters to your equipped creatures, or Cathar's Crusade for when you want to go wide. With token support, Cap is a tactician, and your deck should be too. Include some instant speed interaction like Path to Exile, Counterspell, and Teferi's Protection to keep Cap safe from removal and ensure that when you unattach those weapons to throw them, they hit exactly where they need to. And since we're playing Jeskai, you'll have access to all the best utility spells from white, red, and blue, meaning you can play reactively when needed and aggressively when it's time to strike. Next up, it's time to talk about the genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, Iron Man, titan of innovation. Tony Stark brings a unique blend of treasure generation and artifact synergy, making him an Izzet artifact commander. With flying and haste, Iron Man's ready to lead an aggressive, combo-centric deck focused on artifact chains, thanks to his ability to create treasures and search out more artifacts. Iron Man's ability triggers whenever he attacks, creating a treasure token, which you can then sacrifice to search out an artifact with a mana value of 1 more than the sacrificed artifact. This effect is reminiscent of Oswald Fiddlebender, but it's built into the attack step, letting you build combos and board presence quickly. To make the most of this, you want a modular artifact deck that can find the right pieces at the right time. With Iron Man, you're looking to run a suite of cheap artifacts that can be easily sacrificed or used to tutor out higher value pieces. Cards like Treasure Vault and Ichor Wellspring make great fodder for Tony's effect. You'll also want ways to leverage the treasures he generates, like Academy Manufactor for producing extra tokens. In the Secret Lair, Commander's Plate is reskinned to look like the Iron Man suit, giving you an excellent way to protect Tony while he searches out your key cards. To make Iron Man's artifact chains even more effective, include cards like Emery, Lurker of the Lock to recur artifacts from the graveyard, and Gilded Lotus to keep your mana flowing. Krark Clan Ironworks can turn extra artifacts into mana, letting you accelerate your board development. Since you'll be playing a lot of artifacts aside, Master Thopterist will give you a steady stream of blockers and utility creatures. Don't forget to include protection and removal. Counterspell and Negate are perfect for defending your combo pieces, while Vandal Blast and Chaos Warp can deal with your opponent's threats. And if you're looking for some flavorful inclusions, consider Whir of Invention to find exactly the artifact you need. A Metallic Rebuke is a cheap way to counter spells while maintaining your board presence. Now, let's get primal with Wolverine Best There Is. Logan embodies the ferocious, relentless side of combat with a Gruul, red-green identity. His abilities allow him to double all damage he deals, regenerate from near death, and grow stronger every time he clashes with another creature. Wolverine is the perfect commander for players who love aggressive, straightforward strategies. Wolverine's unrivaled lethality doubles all the damage he deals, making him an absolute powerhouse in combat, and if that wasn't enough, he regenerates for just 2 mana, ensuring he can survive even the most dangerous brawls. To maximize Wolverine's potential, load your deck with spells and effects that amplify his damage and keep him alive. Think Fiery Emancipation, which triples the damage Wolverine can deal, or Embercleave to give him double strike and make each attack devastating. For extra synergy, consider cards like Rancor and Hydra's Growth. These will not only make Wolverine more dangerous but help him grow each time he deals damage, leveraging his built-in counter-generating ability. Cards like Bear Umbra also give him protection while ramping your mana, letting you cast even more spells. And don't forget the Secret Lair inclusion of the Ozolith, which allows you to store all those +1/+1 counters in case Wolverine ever gets taken down. Even an aggressive deck needs some ways to handle opposing threats. Use Beast Within and Croson Grip to deal with pesky permanents, and include combat tricks like Temur Battle Rage to make Wolverine hit even harder. Blasphemous Act can clear the board when you need to reset, and with Wolverine's regeneration, he'll be back in action right away. Now let's soar into the sky with Storm, Force of Nature. In true X-Men fashion, Ororo brings the power of the elements with a Samic green-blue identity. She's all about casting spells and chaining effects, making her perfect for a spell-slinging deck that can snowball into a game-ending turn with the right setup. Storm's ability gives your next instant or sorcery spell Storm whenever she connects with an opponent, allowing you to copy it for every spell cast that turn. To build around her, you'll want a deck full of cantrips and card draw to keep the spells flowing. Cards like Opt, Brainstorm, and Ponder will be essential to dig through your deck and chain spells together. To maximize Storm's ability, consider cards like Thousand Year Storm and Swarm Intelligence, which will allow you to copy spells multiple times, snowballing your plays into overwhelming combos. Use Growth Spiral and Explore to keep drawing cards while ramping your mana, and add in Manamorphose, reskinned as Ororo Borealis, to fix your colors and draw more cards. Make sure to include some ways to protect your plays and clear the path. Cyclonic Rift is a must-have for resetting the board in your favor, and Mystical Dispute can protect your combos from getting disrupted. Counterspell and Swansong are cheap ways to keep your most critical spells safe, and don't forget Veil of Summer to prevent any pesky counters from your opponents. And finally, we have Black Panther, Wakandan King. T'Challa's abilities focus on building and empowering your forces through land-based strategies and counters, using a Celestia, green, white identity. This deck is all about making your lands work for you, and then harnessing the power to strengthen your army. T'Challa's Survey the Realm ability puts +1/+1 counters on your lands, turning them into formidable attackers or boosters for your creatures. The Mine Vibranium ability allows you to move counters from lands to creatures, gaining life and drawing cards in the process. To capitalize on this, you'll want cards that distribute counters efficiently, like Vertilid, Champion of Lamholt, and Evolution Sage to proliferate and spread those counters around. Lean into the counter synergy with cards like the Great Henge and Conclave Mentor, which add value every time you place counters. Doubling Season is perfect for doubling both tokens and +1/+1 counters, while Cathar's Crusade ensures your army grows with each creature that enters the battlefield. The Secret Lair also includes Heroic Intervention, letting you protect your creatures and land-based attackers from board wipes. Black Panther's deck should include versatile removal like swords to plowshares, and generous gift to handle any threats that get in your way. Elspeth Conquers Death can take out problematic permanents while bringing back your own key pieces. And don't forget board-wide effects like Farewell, perfect for clearing out enemies without affecting your lands. Cultivate and Kodama's Reach will also help you ramp up and make sure you have plenty of mana to execute your game plan. There you have it, folks. 5 incredible commanders, 5 unique playstyles, and an absolute ton of new gorgeous art that brings these iconic Marvel heroes to life in the Magic multiverse. Whether you're looking to lead your army into battle, sling spells like There's No Tomorrow, or just collect these stunning cards, there's something here for every kind of Magic player. So who are you going to build around? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more Magic content. Until next time, stay heroic and keep on tapping those lands.